Hey, what's up? I hope all is going well. Today is going to be a response video. So to a girl named Ariana Reflects, she produced a video called Boundless Freedom, and I've been listening to it. I heard someone mentioning her channel, so I decided to look at it. And I just want to make a comment. I want to make a few comments, and I just want to say, first of all, that I love the content. She's definitely in at least stage Turquoise, and I want to analyze the novelties and truths that she said. So I reached a point in the video, but I already can predict relatively what's going to be said, where she's saying that there is no doer and no one's doing the action, right? It's not you doing it. So when I was entering into stage Turquoise from yellow, I had mystical states and experiences where I realized that nothing exists. Somehow we're existing. And then you come up with hypotheses like we're just thoughts. Whose thoughts? What thoughts? Maybe thoughts of God, right? And you realize, oh, that probably is true, whatever God is. And basically, all that stuff was Turquoise. So it doesn't mean she's in Turquoise, but what it does mean is she's expounding upon and delving into and living the reality of the epiphanies that happened entering into Turquoise. Now, these epiphanies could keep coming depending on what types of mystical states you had, what types of psychedelics were ingested at whatever given point, and what kinds of kundalini raisings, you underwent. But this video is not saying that she's incorrect. What it's trying to pinpoint is exactly what's happening. She's part of a community that teaches that nothing is real, right? Because that's the truth. If you experience it yourself, you realize nothing is real. You're like, oh, nothing is real. And then you go up to people and then they act as if life is serious and things are important. And oh, it's so serious. You have to go to college and you have to do this and that. And then everything is towards the crematorium and we have to dread that, and then you die. You realize the silliness in the dynamics of the culture because death is not real. Life is not even real in a way. But what Turquoise tends to do is they tend to say, but you know what? I have to pay my bills. It doesn't matter. That's not important. It doesn't matter that that I have to pay my bills because that's not real. Okay? So eventually Turquoise has to wake up and realize I can't live that way. So really the Turquoise spirituality is not actually spiral dynamics. It's a way of holding on to one side of spiral dynamics, the spiritual side to our universe, and neglecting the practical, workings of it. And oftentimes this leads to bypassing, oh, I can't fall back into my ego again. It's dangerous. It's wrong, right? So that's where the danger comes in. But the way she speaks, I can easily tell that she's in stage Teal. She's not in stage Turquoise. She's in stage Teal. And stage Teal has the capacity to hold on to the epiphanies that happen into Turquoise. Okay? And depending on what quadrant you fall into and what kind of mind you have, be it masculine or feminine, will determine how much of the no-self ideology or idea or truth is infused into your philosophy and understanding of the world. And once you get into the next stage of clear, then you'll be able to hold on to this non-dual truth even more. But what I'm trying to say is the non-dual truth doesn't reflect a higher consciousness. It just reflects a higher tapping into that particular side of consciousness, the no content side of consciousness. Doesn't mean you've advanced or you haven't advanced. It just means you've tapped into a specific truth that we tend to neglect in the Western world. So that's the clarification I'm making. She's phenomenal in what she said, how she says it. And with all due respect, I've heard 10 other people that sound very similar. So it's amazing. It's great. You're probably either in, between Turquoise and Teal. But to really get into clear, you can't neglect the materialistic side of your body, of your workings, of your mind. And realize that when you feel the need to take a step up and say, I do want to become more materialistic again, you can do that for a few months, as you enter into a more masculine stage. And then you can go back to a more non-dual stage. But remember, you're balancing. You're not trying to pick one side over the other. So that's my advice to spiritual seekers, to those who understand the truth of non-duality, to those who are growing and developing themselves. All right, I hope you enjoyed. Take care.